After a mob of angry protesters recently pulled down a Civil War monument in Durham, North Carolina, people have been discussing throughout social media what their next witch hunt might be. Should it be George Washington, a person who America would not have existed the same without, to be held to standards of the present, even though he was in the past? If you think it's okay to judge somebody from 300 years ago by today's standards, realize that this can be used against you and likely will one day. Take, for example, the word tranny, which was not considered offensive a decade ago. Suppose someone used that word frequently. And should that person be shamed? Perhaps blacklisted from all job opportunities in the future? Here's another scenario. Are you against bestiality? Actually, to call it bestiality is to verbally treat all interspecies erotica as barbaric. When will your bigotry end? My largest problem with this is the idea of history revisionism. First of all, these statues are reminders of the past, not just for what we stand for now, but what we used to stand for, and what we should never allow to happen again. Take Stalin's statues, for example, who was a mass murderer, to put it lightly. So should we take down all the Soviet, the Stalin, and the Vladimir Lenin statues? Tear them all down? I don't think so, and I'm not defending the Confederacy or Stalin for that matter, but the idea that the naive men that fought on the losing side should have their monuments torn down by mobs, spat on, and kicked by aspiring baristas is wrong. The Civil War was over much more than just racism or slavery. Fun fact, Lincoln didn't even like slaves or want them to be free or even learn how to read, but freeing the slaves was the only way they could win the war. Those who forget the past are condemned to repeat it. After Durham, mayors across the country are discussing removing all of their Civil War monuments from their cities. Baltimore had theirs removed in the middle of the night, likely to avoid any sort of protest. This is what I said was going to happen before on social media, and some people called me crazy, saying, this isn't history revisionism.
Not the kind of person to say I told us so, but you know what? I told us so. I fucking told us so.
This statue glorifies a man who saw some people as less than human, and we should just bring it down because it oppresses people who walk past it with its hateful gaze. It's just a statue. No, it's not just a statue, it's who we were. Instead of looking at the past and seeing how far we have come, these people only want to retrospectively cast their judgments down on people that are long gone and have no way of standing up for themselves. They have even been demanding that a Theodore Roosevelt statue be taken down as well, and he was a progressive. There's a new sheriff in town, and they are the history police. Watch out, because you never know what rule might come tomorrow that might be applied to you yesterday.